Hey guys, how's it going? Man, it's been a long time since I've done an update video. I'm out in the shop tonight for a few minutes before soccer practice. We've had practice like 20 of the last 21 days. It's like every single night we got practice. And we've got it again tonight. And I'm going to be picking up one of my son's buddies. His mom had a scheduling conflict with some of her other children. And I had told him before, anytime you need anything, just call. So we're going to stop, pick him up, and take him to practice, then take him home. Let me show you what I'm out here working on. You might remember this blank. This is the colored paper blank. Take a look at that. It's really cool. I've turned it and I've micromeshed it. And what you see, these dry looking areas, that's the actual paper where I've sheared off the paper. What I'm getting ready to do, since it has been micromeshed, I'm going to go ahead and attempt to put just one coat of thin CA on it in hopes that that will sort of seal those up and kind of hide them a little bit. I think the blank looks actually amazing other than that, but I just want to see what I can do to clean that up. I've also been out in the shop working on some other stuff. I've got a few blanks lined up. Let me show you some of these. This I've had for a while. This is Manzanita from Joel Winter. I've got some Corey in here that I'm going to try goofing around with. This is a blank my buddy made. It is polyester resin with brass filings in it. This is a piece of sagebrush I'll be working on. And this is really cool. This is some birch from the United Kingdom. This came from a forest called, Canuck Chase, I do believe. Yes, Canuck Chase. And Henry VIII used to hunt. It used to be a royal hunting ground where Henry VIII used to hunt. How awesome is that? Henry VIII used to possibly hunt in those woods because they were royal hunting grounds. That is just awesome. It's just amazing history. I love turning blanks like that. I'm really psyched about that one. Let's see, a lot going on. I haven't started on the card blank. I've been procrastinating on that. It's going to be a lot of work and I need to do it, but I've had a secret project going on. I'll be able to show you guys that project as soon as it's opened. It's in a box. It's wrapped. So when it's opened, I'll pop it in the video. So I've put a lot of time in on that. And I want to get these other 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 pins going along with the ones I've got going because I need to get some videos together because in 2 weeks, I am going to drive up, I'll be going by myself, but I'm going to drive up to the show in Belpre, the Pin Turners Gathering. And I want to have some videos to stretch through that weekend so that I don't have to worry so much about it. Another thing I want to talk to you guys about, soccer. I told you it's been a lot of nights at soccer, but it's been kind of neat. I met a guy. My son has played soccer with this particular young man before, but I didn't meet his stepdad last time. I got a chance to meet his stepdad, and he and I kind of became friends, and we got to talking. He does some programming as well, and he got to talking about the type of programming he's doing. And he mentioned the term G-code, and then he mentioned Inkscape, and I'm thinking, dude, where do you work? What do you do? He works for a custom furniture factory. Is that cool? I mean, I didn't even know there was one of those here, but they make custom restaurant furniture. That's primarily what they do. They'll make it for other things too, or other companies, but they do a lot of restaurant work. And restaurant furniture, it gets abused. So it's got to be made out of some serious wood. So they're using ash, they're using oak, they're using walnut, they're using maple. And I said, what do you guys do with your scrap? And he goes, oh, we throw it in the dumpster. Man, oh man. So he went, he took it upon himself. I said, man, if I could get some, I'd love to get some scraps from you. He comes to the next practice. He goes, hey, I went and talked to my boss. He said, you can have all the scrap you want. Just tell us what size you want. We'll even cut it into blanks for you. Oh, wow. What a generous offer. But I said, you know what? I would rather you not cut it into blanks. I'd rather have, just the odd long pieces because I'd like to get into some other stuff eventually, maybe some segmenting, and it would be cool to have those bigger pieces, and I could make what I wanted out of them. There's no sense in you guys having to go to that much trouble, even though I appreciate it immensely. The other day he comes to, so his boss said I could have whatever I wanted. We've just been having trouble meeting up because he leaves work at 2:30. I leave work at 4. I'm gonna have to go over at my lunch hour, and it just hasn't been convenient. I've had some serious things I've been working on at work. The other night he brings me a couple sticks of wood to practice. Let me show you these sticks of wood. Take a look at that. That is oak, ash, and maple. Take a look at that. That is 8-4 on the oak And the ash, the maple is probably about 6'4". Those boards have got to be 3 feet long. That's their dumpster fodder. I'm like, oh my gosh, I got to get over there. He goes, hey, how much wood you want? You can have as much as you want. I said, well, the trunk of my car is completely empty. So I won't see him tonight. I'll see him Thursday night because he has in his church, he's in a men's group at his church, and they meet on Tuesday. So his wife will bring his stepson to practice. But I'll talk with him again Thursday, and he and I are going to try to set something up to where we can get together and I can swing by where he works and put some sticks in my trunk. I'm psyched about that. That's pretty sweet. So I made a couple of pins, one for him since he took the initiative and went and asked. I didn't even ask him to. I appreciate that so much. And one for his boss, for the guy that owns the company, for allowing me to have the stuff and for being so generous. I'd made him a couple of pins, and when I see him Thursday, I'm going to give the pins to him. And I'm psyched about that, but that's enough talking. I'm going to get back over here. I'm going to finish this pin. I hope to finish it before practice so I can show it to you guys. I'll be back. Well, I'm really excited. I got my pin turned. Take a look at that. Isn't that a beauty? Gunmetal and chrome Gatsby. And that is construction paper cut into small pieces, put into a mold, and then molded with Alumilite. So that was a fun one to turn. All right, guys. I think what I'm going to do is let you go for now. I'm not going to shut the video down completely because I'm not sure what else I'm going to have time for tonight because I know I'm getting kind of close to soccer time. But, well, you know what? I'm going to go ahead and say thanks for joining me tonight. I really appreciate it. I love you guys following along. I'm trying to get more videos on this channel. And as soon as the practice season stops and the play season starts, there will be more time in the evenings for me to work. Thanks for hanging out with me. I really appreciate it. If anything else happens tonight, I'll come back and tack it on to the end of this video. Have a great evening, guys. Bye-bye.